Santa Claus is coming to town. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. We've reached the end of the calendar, and the German Advent calendar has a slim lead 12 to 11 over the American Beers of Cheer Advent calendar. And today we're going to start with the German one, the Kartuzer. It's a Doppelbock. A Doppelbock Dunkel. And that's going to go against this Red Hook Winter Ale. So we'll start with the German one. And a Doppelbock. A Doppelbock is what it sounds like. It's twice the Bock. Like a double IPA. Only this time they double the Bock. Oh, it's got a nice golden color. If this was a pie, you'd be a little concerned that it's a little brown, but other than that, very clear. It smells twice as much as a regular Bock. It's got a nice deep flavor, but it finishes sweet. This would be good with a nice Christmas pork chop. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. My wife was concerned that if there was a tie, how would I determine who the winner was? And I think I would have to go with what my favorite beer has been. And my favorite beer from the German Advent calendar was definitely the Rauch beer, the smoke beer. I just loved the flavor of it. And then from the American side, I would have to say it's the Widmer Brothers Burr It's Cold Hoppy Red Ale. That was just really, I love red ales, and it had just the right hops in it, and it was absolutely delicious. So when it comes down to a tie, I'll have to decide between those two beers. But overall, I thought both Advent calendars this year have been really good. Sorry, Aldi, I'm still not buying yours next year. But yeah, I would, if you have a friend or family member that's, not into like crazy styles of beer, like the American one had IPAs and sours and stuff. If they just like regular old beer, you should try to give them the German one, because it's pretty much an even keel of styles and stuff. And then the American one just was all over the place, but I like the variety. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right, from the American side, we have Winter Hook Winter Ale, 37th edition. Apparently, Red Hook out in Seattle, the Northwest, they brew this beer every year since 1984. So, which means I will be 37 shortly, because I was born in 85. But this is at 8.2%. But I love Christmas traditions. I'm glad they do this every year. And this is the first time I get to try it. Oh, it's also darkish color. Pretty. Looks a lot similar to the Doppelbock. This one's slightly darker. And I have no idea what kind of ale this is. Although it smells kind of hoppy. It could be a hoppy red. So, be excited about that. Yeah, it's hoppy. Flavorful. I guess I should have expected that from the Pacific Northwest, that their winter ale would have hops in it, because they do a lot of hops out there. Kind of has a malty, roasty finish to it. This is a tasty beer. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And it's the night that Santa comes, and as you're putting out cookies and milk for him this year, please consider Santa's digestive health. The man's been eating cookies and milk for 600 years, and it's good to shock the system every once in a while, give him a vegetable or a fruit maybe. And drinking that much milk over, hundreds of years, he's probably might have some trouble with dairy. So, consider his health, mix it up. He likes beer, The more the merrier. Put out a beer or two. Like the reindeer practically fly the sleigh. He's fine in there with all the gadgets that he's got in there now. So, leave him a beer, maybe a slice of pizza. Leave something for the reindeer too, because they're doing most of the work. All right, or maybe give him out some cheese, but cheese might be binding, but he might need that in the sleigh. Anyway, last cheese of the year, and it's right here in the middle. And let's see what we got here. We have a truffle cheddar. Oh, looks like I got coal in my cheese advent calendar today. Not eating that. I'm dreaming of a Christmas. All right. Moment of truth time. Who's going to be the winner? It's going to be the winner. Hook Winter Ale. Very good. I love these hoppy red ales, which means it ends in a tie, 12-12. It comes down to my favorite one. And I'd have to say it was the Widmer Brothers Burr It's Cold Outside, which means the Americans win. USA. USA. Really, you can't go wrong with either one of these advent calendars. Like I said, if you like milder beers, the German Advent calendar is probably for you. And if you like a variety of styles, try the Beers of Cheer Advent calendar. So both are very good. And it's been a great year for beers. Thank you all for watching this. I don't know why any of you watch this other than to put babies to sleep. So thank you so much for watching. And I guess we got one more mystery bag segment. See if Santa was nice to me. Had a hodgepodge this year. Let's see, I chose this silver yesterday. And you know what? I've gone red a lot this year. I'm gonna go with red again. So we're gonna go with this one. And it feels like a beer can. Whew. Now a seltzer. What do we got here? Oh, a St. Bernardus Christmas Ale. Oh dear. I have to drive to my parents later. This is a strong Belgian beer. It's 9.8%, which I think might be the strongest one we've had. Kind of matches my sweatshirt though. That's nice. We got this Belgian monk here who's celebrating Saint Nick. Even says strong Belgian beer on it. Huh. Well, let's try this one out. I just love this can. It has all sorts of festive things, including the reindeer with the bow tie, the drunk monk. He's got his beer. Very festive. It just says holiday on it. Whew, 9.8. These Belgian beers are usually pretty strong. Oh, it smells strong too. And kind of sweet. Doesn't smell too bad. Nice head on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can taste the alcohol in there. It tastes nice. It's got a nice fruit taste to it. This would be a nice finisher on a nice Christmas Eve night by the fire, waiting for Santa Claus to come down.